We're headed into the south part of the San Rafael Swell, the lower section. And there's all sorts of scenery and landscape in this area. It's beautiful. But things can really change when the sun turns to blood and when ash falls from the smoke-choked air. This is a spur road. I was going to take some of these and see where they lead, see if there might be some cool camp spots. There are a lot of these in this area, and you know, it's labeled as, quote, more difficult, which it is. I think on Onyx it would be probably a blue route so far. Nothing too serious, but it keeps a lot of campers away, and I don't mind other people going to these places. I just rather be alone out here. This poor guy didn't make it. Where did he? It's got a few branches still growing. It's a juniper, and they have a remarkable way of keeping part of the tree alive when the rest obviously isn't doing as well. I think it still looks pretty. My wife would say very architectural. So this is the first bluff we got to here. And this is not bad. Not bad at all. That is Family Butte out there. Eventually I was planning on getting out pretty close to that. But this would do nicely. Last time I was here, I went out on that road, and it was snowy, and that road can get muddy. The beast is heaving. It says it's too hot. Feels fine to me. So this is kind of interesting, to me anyway. That tree and that tree are about the same size, and they might look, well, do look pretty similar, but the easy way to tell whether it's a juniper or a pine is the easiest way to remember, I guess, that pines have needles. Whereas junipers are more like a cedar. No needles. They have these kind of scaly, if you look at them real close, they're like scaled leaves. Also, if you care, the trunk has sort of fibrous bark, looks like shreds. The pine over here will have knobby bark that is not shreds. So, there you go. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll take it though. Not a lot of other things blooming right now. These other yellow flowers here that are on spikes are the princess purse, and the sagebrush here is blooming, believe it or not. You'll see these long spikes on top of what look like fresh green leaves right there. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Those fresh green leaves are actually the flower. And you'd know it if you wouldn't question if you were smelling it like I am. It smells fantastic. So that is Family Butte, and we're trying to get up at the end of this mesa, camp with a view of that, and the whole valley floor is a big depression that you look over when it's not smoky. I think we're going to make it. Well, we made it to the end of the road, and this is going to be our camp. Definitely have a fire pit. Pretty amazing one. Those are sheets of layers of sandstone. It probably gets a little breezy up here, but it's nice when it's hot. And there's a huge supply of firewood, which is kind of annoying. I'm not going to use any of this. I probably won't even have a fire, but look at what they did to this tree. I mean, it's a dead tree, and it's probably legal to cut it up like that, but I wish I hadn't. You know, I guess this is my trip for griping about what other people do. I bring wood with me, and I would never do that unless it was an emergency. That is Family Butte. A little bit of an underwhelming sight when it's so smoky out here. You can barely smell the smoke. It's fairly diffuse, but the distances are large, so it looks thick. I figured the least we could get out of all this smoke is a decent sunset. And there it is. Very nice. Well, that fire's on the other side of the Wasatches, but it's here too. It's been snowing ash all night. Oh well. It was a nice drive. Well, we're calling an audible on this one. The smoke is so bad this morning, that's the sun. And the tents got It's raining ash on it. So I say it's time to go home.